good? What is good, everybody? How is everybody doing? I'm Key I'm your host. And we need to talk, apparently, because I found out I was somewhere that I didn't even know I was. But first, I want you to know this is for entertainment purposes only. Hey, this situation is crazy how the world works. How are you doing, first of all? Um, Hope all is well. What you're seeing on the screen right now happens to be courtesy of Trey Gang. Yeah, I would go ahead and say it's Trey Gang because some people came over. I do no longer have a channel called Keygen. Um, so the Kenneka Jenkins material was not taken down. Okay. That don't mean that I don't have no Kenneka things to say. But it's been so many years. I have no clue what level this may be on. However, it seems like it's gone a little bit back simply because Mr. Trey Gang, he's been around for a while. And respect to him, he's doing it. A lot of people learn to just keep it going. Other people learn to go another way. But yet it still want to come back. Like myself. I had just said weeks ago, weeks ago, because Planet had been on my mind. Kenneka been on my mind. Kenneka's always on my mind, period. Period. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. I know. That's why I'm also on here. I want people to know I I am here. This is the channel that he had bestowed upon me. I didn't even know I had access to it until I was just doing some work on another channel and realized that, oh, I do have access through the live channel. But I want to talk to you all about how grateful I am of being a part of this thing. First of all, I didn't even know uh, this journey was just gonna. It would y'all if y'all only could see the synchronicities how I was watching all this come out. And how are you doing, Miss Majestic? Let me go ahead and pin that comment because yeah, I would be too. I would be too. I would be too. I'd be like, what the? Um, and y'all, I mean, just to you, you all, um, I hope you all are just well and stuff. There's a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things in the world, and for this to come back, it's okay. It's all right. I'm here to show you uh, some things. I'm not here to be like pissed off or upset or saying he don't know what he talking about. He might know what he talking about from his perspective. Uh, I want you to know on this end, no one has ever accused anyone of taking someone or unaliving someone. This sector in which we're in, the little corner that the POTFS crew, the Kenneka that are over here, we don't believe it happened. We don't believe it happened. And we have our own things that led us to believe that it didn't happen, that this was just a ruse, a show. It's still going. The show is still going, obviously. And um, thanks to the people that came and someone had been querying me for a while about whether I would come back, what about the case and all this type of stuff. Um, I'm not here to get into it. I never was before, and I don't plan on being anybody to get into something. Now, I mean, if Mr. Gang would like to ask me some questions, that's cool. Um, I think a lot of part about this case, how easy it is for all of us to. Oh my God, Queen Judah. Oh my love, how are you doing? That's right, girl. It continues on. My kids have been telling me, how you doing, love? Much love to Queen Judah. I don't even know if there's claps on here, but girl, I salute you. Salute to you. I will give y'all information to where you can contact me because I did lose my channel. I lost my channel, several channels and such. Not related to this, related to other things that I went in the direction of. And I do plan on coming back. And I didn't know whether I start a Kenneka channel. And God brought me, let me tell you something. Planet been on my head. He must have been just queen. And I don't go into like I have a lot of his stuff, y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but his channel, not channel, but his website, it's been gone since he been gone. Very suspect. People were still flagging him. The channel, way after he was gone. This is the only channel I have access to. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it was weird because he did it that year before he passed. And he was like, he was working on a website. I know that much. He was doing the Mo3 thing. If we could do a recap of what he was doing before he passed, we were getting messages, which I was still in the groups. A lot of us are still in the groups, the main folk. That's right. It is gone. At first, when you clicked on it, Her Majesty, you clicked on it, and then it would take you to a gaming site, a foreign gaming site. Then after that, it took you to a, you know, an adult site. And that felt, because I go with my feelings, that felt like they were hushing them up. Like that was a hush up. Like and there's things that made me question. I still question today. I'm like, I want him to just come back. I just want to hear it. Very diabolical, girl. It just so strange how what he was doing, you know, was just trying to inform the people. And of course, when I go and I look back at messages that might be in the with the other pages, people asking, hey, can you take down my family stuff? Looking at things like that. And then realizing we're just trying to tell a story from our perspective, and I don't have a bone in me to be like, if you believe what you believe is cool. Even if you're saying that I'm here, because this is right here, this thing that's on here is based on, and I felt it, y'all. I felt somebody was talking about me. If you go look at my TikTok, because I'm on TikTok too, as Keygen. You go look at my TikTok, and I did a message because I was like, they watching it. But you got to know that you are God's most highest creation. That there ain't no thing that happens with you that's on the outside of you. That something was transpiring. There was things pushing me towards this moment. It was crazy, and I cannot sit there and say it just wasn't divine timing, divine synchronicity, all that. This video right here, me being accused of being over there and just um not realizing maybe I was calling this to myself, but the Kenneka thing, somebody asked me a while back, you coming back, you got this, you got that. No, I don't know, back and forth. Then all of a sudden I get accused on IG of being at the spot. And I was like, okay. So, I mean, everybody gets a chance to be there, if you know what I'm saying. Everybody. And after being a part of something that most of the people felt it was a setup, it was, and it was set for you. The setup was for your eyes. The setup was for your energy. There's people sitting in circles receiving all of that energy from that case. As I had discovered more and more as the time went on, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I seen everybody had to go on. Everybody had to move. This, I'm telling you, this was like one of the best things that ever happened to me, finding this case. I would not be, and I mean, in a way, I'm starting over. Not really even starting over. So many people look for me on here, and I know it. And it's just what I had to come back to do some part of this, to just speak on some part of it. My son has been asking me since really before Planet passed. My son would be like, they're talking about this, and like he's 24, 25, but he was like 20 something, and he was like, they're talking about this case and they're not talking like you're talking. And I was like, what does that mean? And he's like, your perspective may need to be part of, being that you and Planet believe that this is a SciEasy, that it's an operation that was constructed, put together, all the things were just set up for your consumption. Every last one of us was doing something right before Kenneka. I bet you can't remember. That was the thing with me. I was like, well, for me, it was actually North Korea. And looking into, how, wait a minute. First of all, why are we always waking up and consuming news? And then we go to sleep consuming news. That's called a program. This is a program, the Kenneka program. You with it? I'm with it. Sorry, I'm making me a burger, but this this case, the reason why I got a hold of it was Miss what is her name? Keela Brown. I heard her talking. I know it just came up in my feed. She was talking about how this girl was in what I was thinking, the ice thing. You know what I'm talking about? Not a freezer. I was thinking the ice thing. The ice thing that be at the hotels, you lift it up. I could take you to one right now at the hotel I'm staying at. And I can show you that this situation, it was really weird. Really weird. The things that I was seeing people do, because at first, wasn't this all about her going to a party, not being supported, da 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 da. And um, I'm like, oh, I must look into this. I never been a part of looking into something like that, but it got a hold of my attention because I heard all these things about, you know, her, how did they say, that her friends were there, and I was like, no, you can't do that. That's so wrong. Or, all that. That's incorrect. Why would you do that to a person? You know what I'm saying? No way. And then I slowly watched all of us, not all of us, but a good part of us acting the way. Are y'all there? I hope y'all can hear me. But I watch grown people do this, and this weird right here. You know they were selling these Leonore. Yeah. But what I can show you from my perspective was that this was a insurance scam. This was an insurance scam on the other part, on Teresa part. That's what they did. That's what they do. Remember, she wasn't going. And another thing is this: you will never hear me say that she did this to her, because ain't no such thing as her. To me, there's no such thing as Kenneka. There was too many. I could go right now to a video and play it of planets showing how many damn Kennekas. It was so many. And that's from my perspective. How about that? Because it could be like this. They told you what they wanted to tell you so you could feel the way you felt. They told me from, if you get what I'm saying. But nobody will ever be, you won't hear me say, Teresa did this. No, she did. Teresa knows she was doing that shit. It's a part she playing. You know, the Jenny Jones lawyer was her lawyer. The other lawyers was her lawyer. But one of them famous now. Interesting. And I could tell you this. Who remembers a woman by the name of Gina? Y'all remember? It was a white activist, and her name was Gina. I, um, ooh, like with Pastor. Wow, I'm going to get some of that info. There was a lot of situations that happened that took place after Kenneka. I mean, not only just that, but y'all, okay, we got Teresa huffing and puffing and upset because of how many cups of anything Kenneka had. When I go and find a video of her filming her daughter, Kenneka, so they say, on the ground, can't even get up. They're in that red room with the red jacuzzi. And her and Leonoria bumping behinds up in a empty tub with the cousin on the. I mean, and guess who filming? The mama. And guess what they on live? I'm not saying that was what it was deserved. It was. I'm just like, it kind of. Why you yelling at us when you're presenting her like that? When I can go and look at videos of her filming her daughter busting it open. I mean, for a player doing her dance, and she's making all these grunting noises. The camera is focused on her behind her back. I gotta be really careful. But what I'm saying is this: there was a lot of pointing fingers, a lot of it was crying a wrong wolf. All she wanted was the footage. That's all. I mean, if you listen to her call, She's not saying it, and he gives her an opportunity to do it. That was where I came in, because I am a trained emergency medical technician. I went to school to do it. So I know the first thing that those people did violated everything. All those emergency medical people, all those emergency police or whatever, the police officers, which they weren't, they were something else. They called them something else. PSOs or something like that out there in Rosemont. But regardless, the the actions of them. When you're looking for somebody, you're not all by each other. You're calling out her name, right? If I'm looking for someone that is passed out, Kenneka is what everybody should have been seeing down in the lower part where they were looking. They weren't. These men were together. It's called, and this is what you do. You can look this up. The first thing you're supposed to do is to make sure that you have controlled the scene. The scene is protected. But it didn't go that way. It was everywhere. Then you're hearing codes and all at the same time. The 911 guy, he didn't want to do his job. So I went to go and check out why he don't want to do his job, possibly. And I found the 911 waiver for 2016, the year before Kenneka. In this waiver, it was the very first video I think I ever even made, that talks about the, how do I say, the decision to have their 911 calls directed towards Rosemont rather than Chicago. Okay? Now, the person that had to do the talking to convince them, the courts and whatever, and this is a legal document, you see Mackey. Joe Kyron Mackey, is that his name? I'm not even sure. I know his name is Mackey. Mackey is the one that everybody gets to see talking to Leonore outside of the what's the name? What she said? See, there's a lot of stuff. I'm like, tell me. But the situation with Kyron Mackey was that he said the year before Kenneka that they needed to ratchet it up a notch. If you want to see it, you can go look down below in the shorts. That's one of the shorts that I was able to put up on this channel. And it proves that there's some sort of plan to make this like this. Now, listen to this. I want you to answer me this. What does ratcheted up a notch mean? I really would like to know that. And another thing about Mackey, he was the head of let me go find it because it has to do with, he was running exercises in that town. And I should know this because if you're emergency medical technician, you have to do these things called, and it's called secure the scene. Yeah, I know a bunch of them calls. I gotta remember that. But Mackey, why did he have to be the one to talk? And there's some other things. Let me show you that. A lot of people in this video that Trey Gang was talking about right before he talks about me being there, because I'm about to show you that he says I'm there at a hotel and it's for entertainment purposes only. It ain't no drama. I'm just it's what it is. It's what it is. But before he talks about me being there, because He got to do something. Call it out. Hey, he monetized. Okay, he monetized. You mute this. This don't have nothing to do with nothing about nothing. See, he monetized. Brother monetized. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, look. Now, okay. Now I'm gonna show you. Um, I want to know why he don't talk about him. It's okay you talk about. I don't care because I know I wasn't there. However, this person and see after Kenneka, my son, like I said, my son told me. He said you need to check IG. I said why? He's all like, maybe you can rank because this is a ranking. Let me tell you something. This man, Trey knows what's up. I mean, he knows how to get that SEO. I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, I'm talking about from a content creator's perspective. These people are ranking for the search for Kenneka, and he going with it. And that's nothing wrong with that. This one does the same, was doing the same on IG. Mr. John. Nobody gave a shit that John gave a bullshit story. I'm gonna tell you, he gave a bullish story. But Trey doesn't play it in here. He just talks about how he's not the woman. He's playing somebody else's video. I think it's Crenshaw. I can't remember. But she's trying to find out who this is. This is John Lowenstein. Okay, Lowenstein. You need to know this because I'm going to show you some more stuff about Mr. Lowenstein because he was with Jedediah and all this stuff. But did you hear the story that he actually gave? John said the reason why he became a part of this case was because of a man that had been pow, 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 pow. Thank you, dear. Yes, the camera. Yeah, this dude right here, shady. It's shady, and Jedediah right there up in there because he said this. He said, "Oh, I was working on another case. A guy had got shot 31 times. Okay, okay. Let me go look it up. You know I can't find it. Yeah, he is. He's still out there, and there's a reason why. And he still works with him. How you doing, Cock? But John was said he was interviewing a guy that got shot 31 times. You could go look this up. I know y'all know this story. And the thing was, I was like, well, dang, I want to see the dude that survived. I couldn't find that case for nothing. I couldn't find a report. I couldn't find a I don't know. I couldn't find a police saying something happened. His girlfriend, you know what I'm saying. You didn't hear about this. So he's all stuttering and saying all this stuff in this thing. And I'm like, why he lying? Then all of a sudden, remember, Jedediah out of nowhere drops out of the stuff. He got married with Teresa mad at him, all this type of stuff. And I'm just in the background watching. I don't know what is what. All I know is I don't believe it. And I didn't have a community or anybody to tell. I don't believe this. I didn't. Because the first few moments of this case, these weeks, I had spent it with my husband, and we were he had went into the owner of the hotel. So say owner, because remember the owner, there was a bunch of names. It was David Friedman, whatever you want to call it, and that he went and found one that authored a book. And I'm gonna come and bring all of this stuff right back for y'all consumption, simply because there was something going on with how do I say? There was something else with these people. I don't know if they were all fighting to do a distraction over here, over there. But when all of a sudden him and Jedediah he was just gone. And I just, oh, okay, maybe he just went to work. I found out about it. You know what? This was a movie. I want you to understand, this was a movie. Him and Jedediah had a movie, y'all. Do you know that? Let me show you. There's a movie. And it was this. This was a movie. Okay? I'm not kidding. This was a movie. Look, he even did a TED Talk 2 years after Kenneka. But look at this. I want you to see this. He was born here, but then in other things, his selected home was Chicago and all these type of things. Okay, whatever. Now, this is him. I ain't lying. This was the dude that was ranking for Kenneka on IG. This man was ranking for Kenneka on IG. But let me explain it to you. It was based on this doggone movie. Or this documentary, my bad. Okay? This documentary. And then when you go and watch like it's called The Advocate. Okay? It's called The Advocate. Guess who's one of the characters? And this is what they say. And y'all, some researchers, go and look up these videos because it talks about Jedediah is a character. He was right on time. Hold on. Thing. Let me show you this. You see? And you remember this dude. I remember this dude. He ended up spending the night with somebody, some weirdness. But this is what John been trying to do. That's all he got so far. But look what it says. Now you see what it says? Set in the aftermath of the da 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 da. Let me confirm that I ain't gonna. It's a trailer, y'all. We all in the movie. I'm in the movie. Thanks. Once I started doing what I'm part of the movie. I would look up these names. And they were named Jedediah. I think I remember this name, and he was just gone. But always remember, after a situation that happens, yeah, documentary, for real. After this, what happened was, it's almost like he said, well, I've been there since day one. Thank you. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only and research purposes only. We're just looking over what it is. Thank you so much, Queen Judah. And I don't have a way to, I'm not in the channel. I'm on StreamYard doing this, if y'all know this. But the situation with this, you see this Chicago South Side using nothing but their phones, y'all. Lamar Record, that's his name. That was that dude. I was trying to figure out, but you see, they're in to inspire. I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling. This was such a there it is. Now, you see, I don't know those other names, so I guess those are things we probably should look at. But he put Kenneka up in there. Okay. Then they went to the Floyd thing, and you know how that kind of went in a way. But yes, it was a cell phone production. Now, isn't that interesting that that's what it focuses? He talks about it. Y'all witnessing it. Take your screenshot. Y'all could go. It's a GoFundMe. Now, this is him talking about what's going to happen with the donations and such like that. What could possibly happen right here if you do donate. Now the thing about the email, he changed that. He cut that off. He even explains it down lower. But this is what I want to show you right here. Jedediah on Channel 4. They own this. This is their thing. Channel 4 News is their thing. So they're only showing him on there. And I don't know why they're focused on Jedediah so much. Now, this is some more stuff that has to do with him. Specializing in long-term, in-depth documentary explorations. Y'all, what is this? Thank you. Thank you, dear. This is a long-term situation, y'all. And I mean, just to let y'all know, I started this case because of my daughter. My daughter had just left home. She had a child. I had the child with me. That baby is older now, beautiful now, and I could tell. And I was nervous. Okay, I was scared for my daughter. And I had a reason to be scared for my daughter because my daughter is gone now. She died in 2022. And I've been told the reason why she gone is because of this case. No, it ain't. Because I didn't believe this woman was gone. I did not believe that Kenneka Jenkins was real. I think they were jacking up my feelings and other people's feelings. And as hard as I worked on that case and to see it, and then I remember my daughter actually told me, "Hey, you need to go and check out this case." And then I started showing her she was like, "Mom, I didn't like." That's how much that case was. I wasn't around my daughter, so when I saw this happen with Kenneka, it's almost like I could feel it. I could feel it. She would tell me she wasn't going to be here. And I'm going to tell you, people lucky I ain't pissed off. People are lucky that I understand how this is a simulated reality and that I can create whatever feeling states I can to receive and have and allow abundance to come to me. Everything that I did, like, I want to do this right. Whatever way it is to be right. And from what I understand, I must be doing something because I'm still here. This case came right back around. You know, the feelings came back around. And I don't want people messing with people's heads. Because this is what this is. This is a head cracker. This is a messing with your noodle. They did it. Let me go ahead and see. As I was still looking at this situation, I noticed that this was still, oh, okay, he might be pushing, seriously pushing it. Okay. Now, like I asked about the situation, I did ask about Gina. What's her name? I can't remember her name, her last name. I want to say Gina Gill, but I might be thinking about another Gina that I know. But Gina is an activist at first. And I had become friends with her on Facebook, like friended her. So I would watch her because all aside, we always watching each other. We were watching each other. I was researching. If we researching them, I'm researching the researchers. Okay. We're all digging, looking. Gina McGill. Thank you, dear. Okay. Now the weird thing is there's another Gina, and she does whatever. She sees stuff up in the sky. Really cool chick. But Gina, that is weird because her name might be Let me go look off to the side. I'm sorry. It's bothering me because I'm wondering if that woman actually took that other woman's identity, just the name. You know what I'm saying? But Gina ends up working. Well, I don't know. I would say working, and I can't show y'all. I'm gonna give y'all my Rumble where I can go and put the stuff that I got that y'all need to see. The stuff that I don't need to be putting up here. Because remember them parties. Y'all remember the parties that they was possibly doing? Um, she actually hold up. She didn't pay us that shit. Hold up. But okay, McGill was um a recorder. After okay, she is up at one of them parties. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about these parties with will be nothing but women and stuff. Well, she ended up having. Let me go look for the picture. I got it. I just don't. I'm not supposed to do that one. Um, these parties, um, they would do like swapping. Like okay, y'all got hamburgers. I'll bring the cheese. You bring the bread. You get what I'm saying? And if you looked at some of these, um, how do I say? Uh, the into the comments, you're seeing people quote, talking about, oh yeah, we'll bring this, we'll bring that, all this type of stuff. Now, anyway, let me see. Yeah, like a potluck, only it was, for candy. A potluck for candy. Um, let me see, because this was going on. I was already doing I was already becoming the key gen that I was doing, and I'm like looking at this stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're dancing. Um, but anyway, I'm talking about a room full of women, a big old room full of them, and they're all dancing. But some are filming those dancing in the living room and stuff. They all and see, Leonore took it up a whole nother notch. Yeah, she took up a whole nother notch because they were dressed. They all had like clothes and all this stuff, doing all these things. And I look over to my right and oh, who is that filming? Gina. Gina's filming. You hear what I'm saying? And the the energy of what was going on, if I could say it like that, was really funky. It was funky. It was different. I don't know about you, but it was wild. And everybody got a cell. I mean, the women are dancing, but the other people had the cell phone. And I look and I see Gina, and I was like, wow. Because remember, she started getting cool with Teresa. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. Um, I'm looking right now, digging, because it was like it was. It was like it was. I'm still looking. Um, Also things that I discovered to let y'all know. I found what happened with the Germany thing, why they were talking about it, who to what, to when, to where, and what it brought me to. Um, it was crazy. All this stuff was AFRICOM. Yes, it was a Purple Child production. That's why you had so many childs. So Purple Child. Purple Child. Y'all, I realized how much Kenneka stuff. I'm like, Jesus, that's a lot. I mean, I got, and what I came from my perspective with Kenneka was this, that that whole town was, it wasn't what you think it was. And hey, I'm the person that called FBI to find out because that shit was bothering me. People, when I heard a woman say, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't, she can't even go to the bathroom because this was how much it was bothersome. I'm still looking, y'all, Lord, if y'all knew this stuff like that. But yeah, Gina was one of the people filming. I was like, what's going on? And see, it was a taught thing. They taught them how to do that. Because, like I said, Teresa was doing all that filming before. Only it wasn't the production that Leonore ended up putting out there. The production that Teresa was showing, that Teresa was using her own in them videos. And that you won't hear me say she did it to her. She got rid of her. Does anybody remember Teresa talking to Society 2 Cents? And her telling, because Society wanted to know why she didn't walk up to Kenneka on the gurney close enough. She said because it wasn't her. I watched that live while she talked to her in a Facebook thing. And the Society shut that shit off. That got weird. I'm still searching, y'all. I gotta remember what year it was. I want to say it was 2020. But I hope all of you are well. May you be, the highly protected, wonderful being that you could be. I gotta go before Planet passed, I think. But these people, this is an energy harvesting thing. This is what they do. And if you tired after you looking at stuff like that, they did their job. Period. They did their bleeping job. They wore you out that you forget about things that you were supposed to be doing for yourself, but you was too worried about other people. When you wrapped up in some, drama on the outside of you. You get what I'm saying? On the outside of you, were you dealing with things from something else? Were you minding your business, minding your mind? Were you getting yourself what I call now TikTok brain? Were you scrolling and you just scrolling and you don't even know where the hell you just doing it? It's a program. And they wanted to keep us on this silly program. Arguing with people you don't know about somebody you don't know who did what. You're just taking up for someone that they sleeping all right. Now I'm gonna have to put that video up. I just found it, thank goodness. It's one of the videos of the what's that called? The jacuzzi. It's red in the room. Other things that was weird. The connection with Aaliyah and R. Kelly. You know where Aaliyah was married to R. Kelly? Rosemont. No lie. What's going on? What is really going on? And yeah, I'm still searching for the pictures and stuff to show you guys. Because I know it's not that far. I'm in 2019, I think, when this was going on. And it's one of those things where, the village, and it's the village of let's get it right, I guess. The village of Rosemont. You go look up their marriage certificate. I got it somewhere up in here, but I'm scrolling for something else. Y'all look it up, you'll see it. I have no reason to tell you that when you go to look, and unless they changed it up, honey. You know that's possible. Y'all know that's possible. I might need to go to 2018 because it might have happened. She might have been doing that like the year after Kenneka. Hold on, I gotta make my screen bigger so I can look at it. I'm an R. Kelly stuff. I can't believe the things that I was creating. Oh my goodness. And like I said, I am on TikTok under Keygen. We don't really talk much about. I'm gonna tell you this. Can't talk about her on there. I can't talk about her on there. You hear me? I cannot speak of Kenneka. They knock me off for a week. I get in trouble for a whole week on TikTok if I bring up this exercise. Because that's what this is. Was an exercise for you, me, and a whole bunch of people to consume it. Period. I wish I knew that date. The date where I know this was going down. And I got so much of Planet stuff that I'm really considering making him a Espanol channel and stuff, because there's, if you would look in my folder, what I'm scrolling over now, you go, what? You got all that? Yep. Yes, I have all of that. He left it. Like I said, the website that I believe he was working on when he whatever. When that happened. Dang, I am like scrolling, y'all. But I'm right now, y'all. I'm going through it's Planet stuff that's really in my face, and remember, by 2019, we're not even touching that case. But I'm being nosy. I'm still being nosy. I'm still watching because there was no pool, y'all. When I started that thing, the pool footage, I thought that there was no pool footage. And then all of a sudden, there was pool footage. All of a sudden, there was just pool footage. I am seriously, thoroughly going the wrong way now, I realize. Yeah. There was no type of, I don't remember anything about that. I mean, nothing. And then all of a sudden, now that sounds like some multiverse stuff where, you're experiencing. That's why I'm saying a lot of us are experiencing things in this world and they're upset and they're, fighting with other people because they didn't get it. But y'all, it may be because of the simple fact that we're not exactly, this isn't local. We're projecting from another, like I learned so much other things about what is going on here. I don't even know what to say. It's just not no. I really don't know how to explain to you guys how it's just not real. Perception is you're just perceiving something it's just I don't know how to say it. Imagination creates our own reality. I know that much. Imagination has definitely created my reality. I'm in the wrong part. Okay, I'm at the wrong time, but I'm gonna show you things that Okay, the freezer was dry. If you must know, the freezer was dry. The freezer was dry. I just want you to know that the freezer that Kenneka was in was bone dry. But when you look down, there's a piece of ice, there's her. You know how many turkeys I didn't thawed out? I'm serious. You know how many turkeys I have literally thawed out because I wanted to see how long it was going to take for them to do. I'm still scrolling. That's how much stuff I've done. I cannot believe that there is so much. But I think I'm close now because I see something that. Shout out to Cherry Girl. Shout out to Cherry Girl. Shout out to Miss Dawn Diva. Shout out to Miss Anointed. Seriously, shout out to all these wonderful people that I met over the years. Doing this case. I want to thank y'all for being here. I don't know how many up in here, but I do plan on coming back over and over again to talk to you all. Towards my laptop. But I just really want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for good, bad, or different. Thank y'all for just being here. And helping us to just tell our version of a story that we saw, that we witnessed. And like I said, when I've been on TikTok, I'm not talking about that anybody doing anybody wrong. The only thing that's being said is that you're mentally being bothered on purpose. And it's just to keep you from being abundant. It's to keep you from knowing that you can have all that you deserve and desire out of this world, and that you can just you have to just do it from within. Everything that you are experiencing is from what you give your attention to. And it could be a good thing or a bad thing. What I learned is I could either take this case and had been upset, pissed off, angry, argued with people that, never gonna meet. Although I can say this, I met Cherry Girl. When did I meet her? 2021. Yeah. And kept in touch with Miss Anointed. I haven't talked to her probably in about a couple years, but I was kind of keeping up with her and some other people as much as possible. Okay, now I'm getting close to something right here because it looks like, because I'm looking at the things that have to do with the it being a psyop. That proof that I do have. Wow, Malia Davis. Who remember that one? Okay, that's some stuff I'm looking at right now. And thank you for being patient. I have so much stuff that I'm like, dang, that's a lot of stuff. The direction that, well, right now I do skits and stuff here on here, under other things. Which shout out to Trey for putting up the video and showing me, because that I hit 3 million. This is how God is. When I guess somebody showed him that I was on IG, the video that he's showing me next to the So Say Me in the Crown Plaza, that video did 3.2 million views. Y'all, I wasn't doing like that. It's something, I wasn't on IG. If you go and look at for a while, all of a sudden I just came on there. Something told me get up and go make a video. And all I did was realize I could green screen. I did that. And I did a few more videos, started getting thousands. Before that, it wasn't like that. God woke me up. Some said, go make this, go do that. And I was like, okay, so I did it. And it worked out. It sure did work out for me, because it brought somebody to tell me and accuse me of something. I was like, okay. And y'all, you believe everything you see. And it's easy. It's very easy. I watched him. I watched him and a lot of people, even myself, over the years, where you go, look, and all that. Because you say, look, that don't mean that that's what that looked like. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I ain't never, ever in my life going to ever work for no damn hotel. I ain't working for, I'm disabled. That is why I'm on doing this, because I could not get approved for my disability. And I said, well, I'm going to be a YouTuber. And all I thought I was going to do was just make crafts. And then this case came across. I mean, it smacked me all upside my head. And I was like, this is bothering me. But I learned things. There was deals that I made with this agreement of being intertwined with this case. I told myself I would learn how to repair things. I learned how to build a computer, fix a flat screen TV. I also could, if you have a cracked screen, I could change any cracked screen on any device. So I learned all of that, because I was like, if I'm going to give all myself to this situation, I most definitely am going to apply something to my knowing, because it was taking my time. But what I didn't realize was that it was creating me to become who I am, a researcher, a content creator. I began to have a caring and understanding for people that was like no other. And I appreciate, let me look at the thing, because I don't even know if somebody's saying something. Okay, that I'm showing y'all what I'm going through. I'm looking on that. Passing. Yeah, they say that. Yeah. Okay, this is another thing. Harris name ringing, online copy paste. Oh. The passing. She may have. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that I'm gonna share this tab while I go and look, because he did do it. Lowenstein did do a TED Talk. That same cameraman did a TED Talk. He did a TED Talk. That's interesting. That was interesting. He did a TED Talk. Homie coming up. He coming up, y'all, to do a TED Talk. How special you are. I wonder if he mentioned Kenneka. But uh, like I said, somebody was I would have thought that, you know, he would have looked for him. He not hard, but then if you already know where he at, you're not worried about finding him, huh? Whoever I'm talking about, that I'm talking about. Dang, Planet had so much stuff because I remember one day just downloaded. I didn't know I was downloading the whole life of this man's work. I mean, I'm serious. There's very at I'm in August of 2019, and there is so much that he was doing. It's almost like this man was doing it like he was running out of time. That's what when I see this stuff, I go, "You're doing it like you know you're not gonna be here." Seriously. Um, and I didn't go to a service whatsoever. I don't. I could even tell you this for I only know from the woman that I did speak to that said that was his sister that he did pass away. Um, she didn't know about how meaningful her brother was. He did teach her about that, you know, what cities and states were. Um, but yeah, he was was their little brother. Pretty much kind of how, you know, when you piss Planet off, he could go in like that. Okay. Um, God bless him because I didn't see how he had time, y'all, to do the work, and then still, if you bothered him, he would come after you. I was like, how you do that? But I mean, you know, this was his these this was his baby. These were his, you know, the idea of um showing media. Dang, y'all, I'm like seriously going through this. I'm like, there is so much. Okay, we're getting close because I see R. Kelly and T.I. This is where we were deciding to go. I was like, I gotta go somewhere else. I can't not go to another sector or anything, but just change up things, you know. And you know, the internet was going, you know, they were gonna give us these crazy, crazy situations like Botham John. I got that. Botham John, you know what that was. Or even Malia, discovered Malia. And slowly going into the celebrityism was what I started to do because it was um Juicy was very popular. I can't say the word because that word is what got me off because that word is related to chroma. To get what I'm saying. And they own the chromage. You get what I'm saying? I think I might be close because I see this woman that looks even more familiar. Not someone that was with Leonore, because this came out of nowhere, y'all. The noticing of the realization that, oh, they do parties. Y'all remember Cupcake McKinney? I'm looking at that Cupcake. The hell was that? Okay. A lot of weird things surrounding Mr. Ricky Smiley. Now, what happened? I had a theory about Ricky Smiley that it ended up coming to pass. I was like, that man don't like children, adult children, or whatever like that. Okay, so then this adult children situation, his adult child passed. And then if you go and look, oh God, I'm gonna go and get it. I'll get it for you guys to show y'all. But I am getting closer to it because I see a sprinkle here and there of Teresa post, because I kept up with Teresa's post. Did y'all pay attention to Teresa over the years? Teresa had a chest job. Teresa had a botched job or something that happened before that, where her chest is wide open. And let me show you I'm going to show you the I've got to make it bigger for you guys to see so you can read it. I don't know why it's not getting bigger. But if you can see it, I'm going to read it out to you and share it to you. It says, Deputy Chief Mackey states that although most communications do some preparation for a major event, some of the preparation is knowing where they will call for help. Do you hear what I'm saying? He states that because of the area it serves, Rosemont has been forced to ratchet it up a notch. He says that Chicago is probably the only municipality as prepared of the village. He states that Rosemont and Chicago have discussions on an equal playing field about how to address such an event. Do you hear what it says? An event. And if you need to know, you see right there, go look that up. You see that number right there? You go look that number up and you'll find out. It's a whole thing. It's big. It's huge. It is a huge. I'm going to go ahead and click right back here because I'm coming back to that as well. I'm kind of all over the place about that. Because I will eventually show y'all where he's saying it. I'm there. Don't want to take it away from him, using it for content, contextual reasons. But aren't we all, honey? Aren't we all to tell that story? Okay. Now I'm still going on Cupcake. We're ending that, and I'm watching as I'm going. At the time I was building a website. Okay, let me show you. Now I'm going to show you the man that married Aaliyah and R. Kelly, because I'm realizing I'm coming up to these things. This is the man that married them in Rosemont. This man is the elder or what? I don't remember his name. Let me show you. See? You see that? There you go. And they were in Cook County, whatever you want to call it, but they were in Rosemont. You just got to go Google it, read. It says right here, though. Rosemont, Illinois. It's public record. You can go find it. Even though she was not this, they said she wasn't that. It was something else. But that's just me letting you know. If you don't know, you know. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm going to put it back on Trey's video. And then go back and look for that thing. Because I know I'm looking forward to show you guys about Leonora and them and these parties. Because that's what they did. The dudes might be like, hey, we're going to bring the cheese for the burgers. The girl's like, okay, somebody got the meat. It was like that. Shemaya holding, like, you could look up these girls. They were advertising for what they was, having. They go, I have this, and it would be a handful of candy. A handful of candy. A handful of that. And I mean, wouldn't that even make sense? To go ahead and have this crazy, y'all. This is what is going on. You know what I'm saying? What is really going on with it? I'm still looking. Stumbled upon these weird situations. Okay. Now I'm getting close to like a post, because Teresa would put up things still relating to the incident in question. And she would show the how do I say it, like she would show like the camera that really bothered her. She really wanted the camera. She wanted those cameras so bad. That's all. And if you think about it, y'all, she cared about them cameras more than she cared about even getting her child found. I mean, because it was just to prove, if you could get what I'm saying. It was nothing um that was happening. It was um it was about proving that she was there. It's almost like she knew that she wasn't going to be there to be found, that she just needed the proof to show that she had been there. And then, like I've said before, you walking in there and you scared, you got 10 people. You got 10 of your family members. You walk in at MF like you own it. That's where I came from. I was like, why you not walking up in there like, that's my child, this and that? I'm wondering if I'm about to show y'all some 2020 stuff. Little Nori. I still don't see it. Um, I'm wondering if I just got, okay, there's Zach and because I know I did come back. In my mind, I was still dipping and dabbing in it, and whoa. Yes, okay. Now I know where I did come back and start doing stuff a little bit, but I don't see Leonora yet. Okay, okay. I want you guys to know I was with it on that. When she, because I said, what if she did pass on the 6th? I want you to know I've been with it, so I get you. Okay. My thing was this, y'all. That ticket. Please hear me when I say this. That ticket was what somebody got a ticket, right? Somebody didn't pay that ticket, right? Or did they? If they got a ticket in, oh yeah, I'm close because I see Northwest. Here we go. This is the outfit. I'm gonna show you Leonore in the outfit. This is the thing. This was the thing. Okay, now I'm here. I'm happy that I'm like, oh Lord, don't do this. I want you to see. This is Leonore. Okay, and the function that they did. They put that's tablecloth, and then they got the little pink things on. I think that's a whole tablecloth, and they use it as a backdrop. Very smart. I like that. But this was Leonore. Okay, if you could understand what I'm trying to say, there was a room full of women. You get what I'm saying? They all dressed like this. Yeah. Okay. And they all dancing. Now let me go back. I'm supposed to go back to switch it back to this thing right here. So because I don't know what it's gonna show. I can't remember But that was what Leonore was wearing. And they all were wearing it. Gina wasn't dressed like that. And some of the other people that were filming, of course, weren't dressed like that because they weren't they weren't being presented, whatever you want to call it. Let's do this. But that was, I'm so glad I didn't know I was that still thinking of that much. Okay. Now, this around Kobe too. Because Kobe passes. That's right. Okay. I'm looking. Okay. Because I know I got this pate. I don't know how to say it. Because all this should be online. Should be. The mask also. That mask that I showed earlier, that's Leonora. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Do you see how in the back right here, this is a hand? That's Gina. I have the full video. I'm just not finished the show. But she's that, hey, how you doing? That person filming, that person's dancing, that person's dancing, that person is having a good time herself. Okay, that person is dancing, that person is filming. You see this. You understand that person is dancing. You get what I'm saying? That's the case. But there was nothing but chicks. Why you dancing? What you filming for? Who live is this? She right up in it too. Oh, hold on. I didn't share the tab. Shoot. Let's do it. Okay. She. This is what I want to show you. Look at this right here. This is Gina. I just taken a screenshot of it and stuff. She's dancing. There's a person back there filming. She's dancing right there. She's finished the dance. You can see she got the long socks like Leonora had. She was having, hey, how you doing? Then she's dancing. Look at her. She is filming someone from over here. Like, that's how I had to make it that close. She did. Somebody sitting right there at a table. She dancing for her. I don't understand. Do you? But do you get what I'm dropping? I'm just gonna look at the Okay, no, let me look. I'm sorry, I didn't see it, girl. He behind Borg. Oh. Mm-hmm. The phone to the call to Kenneka cousin. Oh. Hey. We're top. No, I think everything it was supposed to happen this way. I think it just was some, like, if it weren't for this case, I would still be looking at the news. I would still be oh my goodness, look at this drama. I mean, it just did, all of a sudden things just didn't feel it felt I was pushed to, or we were being pushed to experience less. I felt like this is I started after the year after Kenneka. There's an incident that happened with Azalea Banks, Elon Musk, and his baby mama Grimes. And that incident, it was about her saying he didn't want people to know about the invisible world. And the way I looked at it, I was like, dang, the invisible world, what's that? They're arguing. Do you know it is called your imagination? Like literally, your imagination does create your reality. And when I realized that that was what a lot of these people don't want you to know, that you everything is created from within. I, I I have been trying to figure that out from 2018, and I didn't find out until last year in 2024. Finally, what that was. That it literally was my imagination was what a lot of these well-off, rich, powerful people, which you can be too, didn't want you to know. And I'm here because there was a man that would get his ass up and come and tell us how we were so wonderful and powerful and prolific, and we were royalty. And to have that feeling, thank you, planet. Thank y'all. If it weren't for, man, if it weren't for coming into a community that wasn't like, you crazy, you think that didn't happen, that woman, that it just was something about it. Something about this. There was truths and lies, and of course it's gonna be something, but y'all, now let me I done showed you about the party, Mr. John, what have you, um and his situation with him and Jedediah. But I mean, I'm already done with that. I done showed y'all that he's still doing stuff. He's still trying to rank for well, he got it. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back on. Maybe I'll go there, or maybe Trey Gangs. Is he just on here, or is he on other platforms? Because I know he's sending people from other platforms. I'm not stupid. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I know when it's the creator's little side account trying to inform me. Thanks for coming in the comments and just telling me, but I'm not dumb. Okay. When, like I said, we were watching each other. You don't think I wasn't researching Planet of the Fakes? You don't think I wasn't trying to find out about him? My um what's his name? All the names that Planet has been under. Come on. Come on. Now, this is for entertainment purposes only, and I am showing this because I am in this video, and I will try to break it down as much as possible. But I know he's looking at a lot of people's stuff, and he monetized. Shout out to the king for being monetized, okay? And hey, I'm gonna tell you this: he may be the new king of Kenneka. Okay, he might be the king of confusionary things, because that's what we all were doing. We were throwing everybody for a loop for them, for whoever they are, that they are. But the thing I do want to say about that ticket, that person should have had a warrant because they didn't pay the ticket, or we should have been able to find out, you know what I'm saying, about the ticket that was gotten on the 6th. Now, the thing about this, how come Teresa sits up there and says, oh, well, this ticket is for the 6th. I wasn't here on the 6th. She wasn't here on the 6th. Who was? Your car was. As much as she was talking about, I paid too much for the insurance. She don't need it. Nobody need me. Bree drove the car, Teresa. Hush. Nobody wants to say Bree took her car. If this was real, Bree borrowed the car. That's why they couldn't leave. Why was Kenneka going to go drive? Inebriated? Inebriated. Anyway, the bottom line, this man's name is John. Jon. Jon. Okay? Jon Lowenstein. Lowenstein, look him up. He on IG. And if you look into his stuff, you'll see. You'll see. The Advocate. He was doing all the pictures, all the stuff, and then all of a sudden he just gone. And guess what? When they say, how long had you been a part of the case and stuff? From the first moment, that sounds like shady. Him talking about from the first moment he was a part of it. From the very first minute, what minute was it? Was it the year prior when they notified you to start doing it? Or was it, you know what I'm saying? You sitting up there and you from the get-go. Okay, well, I've been on it since the 10th. Yes. Or the 10th. Or maybe the 11th. Or maybe not at all. Maybe before that. I don't get it. But like the thing that got me going also to make me look side-eye this thing was Tammy from the Housewives, Basketball Wives. Tammy was one of the first people to do a live. She did a live. You hear what I'm saying? Tammy did a live about Kenneka. And Tammy Roman is her name. In Tammy's live, hand to God, y'all, somebody says it didn't happen. That wasn't real. I was like, what? I'm serious. She reads the live and she says, let me show you my little thumbnail so you can know. And this is a video that but this is the thumbnail from it. One of the thumbnails, but this is the video that I did. Showing people that Tammy read out. She was reading the chat on November the 10th. I mean, no, September the 10th, I believe. And she goes, I heard that it wasn't. And she goes, She says, So I'll be putting that on Rumble, I guess, and such. But yeah, this is my Kenneka. You want also Germany. Here's your Germany, baby. Here's your Germany. And you want to know something? That woman that talked to what's his name? They go one Kenneka. Zach. Zach lies. Zach is part of African Lion. Do you know what African Lion is? It's this. Well, no, that's not Africom. That's the other thing. Africom, and this is the social scientists. This is where they're based. The United States and Africa have a armed forces. This no lie. Go look it up. They run a exercise. That's why you hear me say Kenneka exercise. They run this. This social scientist was talking about the depopulation. I mean, the depopulation of America, from what I was understanding, and the population of Ethiopia. They're trying to Americanize, because if you go look up the old Kenneka, guess what? She not speaking like she was speaking. She was speaking foreign. If you go look up her, Monique and them posts from when they were younger, a little bit younger, they are not speaking like they're from America. They are speaking as if they have broken English. But look at this. This is what they got personnel all over the world, all over the place, and such like that. But look at this. Look what they do. African Lion, and this is what I believe is there as a particular. This is one of the exercises. It's called African Lion. Okay, I'm not lying. This seems so weird, but these people took you on a loop, baby. They run a operation. Let me see. Once a year. You get to do this once a year. You get to do this. You get to do this once a year. Here's another person who helped. This video, I got these video. This is crazy because there's this video proves that there is a operation done yearly. Well, I mean, I have the proof that it's yearly. Miss Crenshaw has. Okay, this Miss Crenshaw literally has, or Crenshaw Incorporated. I don't know what she's going by now. Shout out to her, but this was her showing that they run an exercise yearly. It's from what I found out there in the Chicago area. I don't know if this was that particular year, but this is where they do the exercises. And this is a person that runs the exercises, the one that retired, Mackie. You want to know why? I have pictures of Mackie on exercise, doing exercises, like in his uniform, and the other people they're and I know these things happen because when I was doing emergency medical training, we had exercises. Hear what I'm saying? They would set up a scene and we would have to go and practice, like to use the jaws of life to release a person from a thing. He is the head. Go read it. He used to be, and guess what? His kid's working now, and Joe ain't from America either. He not. He not. But these people have a lot to do with Homeland Security. That's what this is. That's what he deals with. And y'all, port of entries is what you should pay attention to. If there's a port of entry, oh my goodness, don't be surprised. I live near a port of entry. Oh my goodness, you know the sizes you dropping on us. The operations. And there, y'all click on that and way more. Nobody bothered that the girl had dimples and didn't. Remember when they used to call her dimples? These are questions that people ask, and I basically, in 2020, I came back to answer. Now that I remember, that's why I got what I got. This is what people wanted to know. They wanted to know. So did I. But it didn't make any sense. Okay. How was she gone here? Why was this that day at that? But then that happened. What? And we'll go over the FBI phone call that I did eventually. And I'm gonna tell you, this city of gaslights it. Village, because they had an incident where pilots, military, civilians saw a UFO and they lied, and now they saying there's UFOs. You know how rude that is. It was things like this that made me go, stop playing with me. I was supposed to believe that she was her. And then thing with me was the pattern of her jeans. I'm looking at the pattern of her jeans before I'm knowing that this ain't real. There it is again saying it. Okay, I gotta get away from that. That's a old case. He robbed people, y'all. He dressed up in drag and he robbed banks like he wasn't nothing. Okay, let me get off here. That was a funny case. Um, Girl, let me tell you, he was doing it. Let me see. I'm gonna come back and read the chat. Can't see it right now. 7 years. This dude, 7 years. He was robbing. I ain't gonna show y'all how he was looking. He cleaned it up. Hold on, that was. That's unusual that I used the crown on. Oh, let me stop. This is crazy. Okay. And see, I paid attention to these people over the years. Leonora and the kids, very much so. This did not leave me. I just want you to know that. It did not go away. As I was creating things and developing myself as a content creator, I was still entangled with this. This is an entanglement. Okay? Entanglement. This is from Teresa. And what she was believing, she really believed that thing was right there over and over and over again. Other things that got to me was like this. That Lenny, the one that found Kenneka, the beverage manager, Lenny was not Lenny online. Lenny also made a beeline for that. How you know to go find somebody inside something that's inside something? You know? And then when you read and you find out how he says that he had never seen that situation happen to a person before. Well, why you waited for the cop? Go read a person's body language. I didn't read what people said. I looked at what I looked at and I went and realized you're messing with me. I went to Lenny on Facebook. I don't remember his last name, but I went to Lenny on Facebook. Lenny had the same shirt on, just he wasn't the same Lenny. And I was like, what's going on? Not the same shirt. It was just something that had happened that Lenny, I did a lot of research on him. And then I realized his face wasn't his face. Just like Kenneka's face wasn't Kenneka's face. You know? Y'all, I've been up in lives where I think it was a Miss Crenshaw live. Kenneka came in there to say hi. Like, that's how much of a, it got to be, you joking, stop. They messing with you. Be careful when people say, but God. You're eliminating God. Teresa, stop doing that. Be careful, girl. Also, the medical examiner. She had just gotten her thing. Did y'all know that? She had just gotten her, like she had just graduated or some stuff like that. You see the setup. This is Mackie talking to Leonora. John, the cameraman, is not that far. He's not that far from there. He's right up in. He's probably right to the right. Of this situation. Or the left, right, whatever you want to call it. Ain't no telling. Upside down. Now, this is when you get to see the photo of it. That's where you see the photo where he uses that on his GoFundMe. It's from this day. From that day. He's the organizer. And he chose, they say he chose Chicago to be his home. And he redacted his email. Okay. And it says the advocate is coming to life. What? And this is in 2021 when he talking about it. He never even did the damn movie. It never really came to be. Is this what it's saying? This just never came to be. Here's from John. Hi all, or hello all. Things are moving on on the editing floor, and we're really excited about the way the advocate is coming to life. Y'all, it's living now. This is part of the advocate. We have new scenes available, and we'll be sending updates. No, he's not. I don't know what a film is. Okay. I'm not reading the rest of that. He just not right. It says email redacted. You hear me? He took it away. You can't even contact him, but you could give it to him if you like. Well, hold on. Let me see. It says contact. You know that ain't clickable. Y'all, this is not clickable. Hold on. There it is. Anyway, ain't shit to you because you didn't. It just said contact. Your name. Oops. Let's see what'll happen. I want you guys to have a fair chance at supporting the advocate. And I'm glad that email. Go ahead. Go right ahead, honey. And see, he wanting to be there the whole time. I never even seen them two together. But look, phone. And you see other people with that. Well, I don't know if he had a phone. But you can see some people, phone. And then what he said, it's a phone move. It was a phone thing. John said that. Anyway, now let's go ahead and listen to what Trey Gang saying. Hold on, I'm looking at something real quick. See if I man, I remember we was like, Kenneka won't go shopping and Kenneka go shopping and all this stuff. Oh my God. I'm looking over something so I make sure I didn't forget. If I did mention something and y'all didn't hear me say it, please let me know so I can tell you. I don't know about y'all, but I hope y'all know that like Yummy looked like it was done in the lower levels of the what's her name? The lower level of the hotel. I'm talking about Justin Bieber, Yummy. I've done a video already about that. Matter of fact, I probably did it that year. Not quite certain. But to let you all know other things I worked on with this case. Because it wasn't just Kenneka. Y'all, we got Garth Brooks. No lie. Well, this is the after Kenneka. This is... We'll talk about that in a minute. But Garth Brooks played every year in Rosemont. Did you know this? This is what I did after Kenneka. Before and after Kenneka, the stuff. He was performing. Oh, Chris Gaines. Now, here's something about him. You know Garth Brooks has a doppelganger because that's what we're dealing with, doppelgangers. We're dealing with lookalikes, alternate selves, alter egos, the multiverse. Y'all, this was going on. This is what this is, the multiverse. Y'all know Garth Brooks Bald, right? Or his other character, Chris Gaines. Go look that up. And I'll put this, all these things will be put on Rumble so you can go look at it. I'll just go put it over there so you guys can go and check it out. But like this whole spot, shady. This case right here about the dark roses, I call it After Kenneka Village of Dark Roses. This video was about these people just basically, um, it's a monopoly. I own the grass cutting business. My brother, he's the chief of police, or he's my other cousin, he's the mayor. They gonna make sure that I have the contract for mowing yards, mowing the grass or something, or doing security like this. Everything shady about this spot. And then when I call the FBI, does this place exist? You know what they said to me? They said, it has weather. Oh, I didn't even show y'all. Hold on. Shoot. Right here. Chris Gaines. AKA Garth Brooks. This right here. This is a video I did. And I thought I was sharing it. Sorry. This video was crazy because, like I said, Garth Brooks is bald. Chris Gaines, this is the eye of Chris Gaines, and he has hair. It's his alter ego. His doppelganger, whatever you want to call it. And there was controversy about that. Like I said, I'll share these videos with you all. Sorry, I didn't click on that time. Even the video that'll have the party that I'm explaining to you all. Check it out. I'll present that to you. This is already on Rumble. This is the reason why I do this case partially. It's on Rumble. I'll be putting this one. So that's 1, 2, 3 videos. I'll go and upload over there for you all to check out, because you should know that the whole place was just from the get-go, it was shady. Shady. Nothing about it. The beginning, like I said in the beginning, my husband had started, with the case, then he got busy and he started working more. And then by the time he came back to this, finally, at that point, we didn't get to see Kenneka in the freezer. We didn't see none of that. When he came back 6 months later, then he was like, it was on the TV, her laying in there. And he walks up and he goes, they got a dude in there? Like, okay. We had all the Kennekas, back alley Kenneka, front Kenneka, all that. Kenneka bigger than a truck. Kenneka there was so many. So many. But not only will I bring those videos to you, but the other videos that I made surrounding this situation, the questions that people asked, I believe I did that. But what I'm planning on presenting to you all with the thing with Kenneka is that there's I don't know how to put it. I'll figure it out and tell you all later. Because there's just, this really wasn't. I mean, they distracted us very well. For me to be talking about this all these years later and such, so many people gone, so many people that were lost during this time of this case. Everybody from, a lot of people. And near and far. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm gonna look at the comments. I cannot see any comments. I'm just showing the thing. I'll be right in there. And then we'll get to the Trey Gang thing, so you can see what's happening. Hello, Sherry. How are you doing? Who Kellis? Who is okay? Kellis dating. This is the last time Kellis or whatever. My milkshake, but that's what you're talking about. Murray. Am I lying? Murray. Wasn't she? I just remembered she was supposed to be dating Bill Murray. Am I lying? Let me go look that up. I'm almost certain. Girl, what you reminding me for? Oh my goodness. And please go and check me out on other platforms. I am on Rumble under Keygen2. I'm on BitChute under Keygen2. I'm on Instagram under Keygen2. I am on TikTok under underscore Keygen. And I have other channels and such, but I ain't ready to discuss all that. I'm building stuff up. Yes. See, I had nobody to talk to about that. And I'm glad you said it. I'm like, what the hell she? And she's out in Africa now. That's unusual. You said, Khalees, last night I seen her on Instagram maybe, and she was showing how she's out there in Africa, and she says, I'm a pioneer. But yeah, I remember them two was supposed to have dated. Indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Now, let me go ahead and show y'all what Trey Gang said. And I would show myself, but y'all, I'm doing my hair. I'm braiding my hair. And I'll show y'all. I'll see y'all later. I will see y'all later because that's what we should do. Get with each other later, talk about it. Now I'm gonna share this. But hey, thank you, Trey Gang, for mentioning me. You know, because shit, it was coming. I'm telling y'all, this was happening. Like it was like some real time stuff. I was going through I had no idea this was going on. I just subscribed to him, but I had no idea this was coming. But it must have just been that energy. Because I did, if you go look at my TikTok around this time that I guess he's maybe looking at it and stuff, or something, I say it. I say they talking about you. This, and that happened. Da, da, da. And I wouldn't, that was just a message I felt inside of me. And I don't do messages like that. But it was to, I guess, aided me knowing that something was happening. And like me, this discovery of me being able to go live was just based on I was doing something else. And I saw Planet Name attached to it. And I was like, oh, dang, I forgot. I mean, it's been almost 5 years. I just didn't think that I could. I didn't try. Now I can't log in to the YouTube, but I'm able to present myself to you in this way. Because I forgot, I don't know I can't remember the login, but we're not done with being this this part of the story. Okay, now this is a new part of the story, but let's just go ahead and check it out. I want you guys to know there is no J4K here. There's only Kenneka Bellions. That's whether you believe or don't believe. It's not a I'm not here to be like, he's wrong. Y'all know. You'll see. Let's watch it. Okay. He's listening to the story, but I'm like this. Trey, did you go and look him up? And he does have evidence because he has a movie. Or I'm sorry, because he has a movie. Whatever you want me to say it like. Because he has a movie. You better go look at him. Anyway. And he had all the chest out and stuff. And he don't look like this anymore. It's something about him that has changed. He grew the hair out. And he looked like he been eating good too. But regardless, you're about to see what's about to happen. But he's true. From the first second, he said he was on the case. That's shady. That is shady, John. What are you talking about, John? And look, Jedediah with his saucy ass right up in the background doing his thing. Okay, and I'm only saying something about this because I'm about to be mentioning about this. Okay, so this for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I do not own the. He don't even own that one, but let's do it. Let's check out what the creator says. Okay, now he stops. I just want to say she cut him off because she is using someone else's footage. So I'm cutting off because I'm using someone else's footage. But this is the situation. He was about to tell the story of a guy that had been shot 31 times. So I was like, let me look. There's a story about that. If it's like that, you reporting that. Somebody reporting that. Okay. If you report somebody walking into the freezer, you report somebody got 31 times. Also, pay attention to these numbers because they know they're communicating with numbers. And he does have it. It's called the advocate. Y'all hear me? She's saying it should be this, this, and that. She right, because it is. And how are you on something from the first second? Did you look at the time and go right? And I don't like. I've been invited to some kind of Chicago City thing, and it's been popping up. Okay, never mind. It's been popping up. I don't like it. But wait, he has a GoFundMe, y'all. He said her name, y'all. He has videos on Instagram. Like it's Jedediah and him, and they're at. Oh Lord, it's Jedediah and him, and they're like in a police station. You hear me? Go look at the IG, y'all. Please look at the IG. If you look at the IG of John Lowenstein, you will look at his reels and click on stuff. Click on something, they click on that, they click on that. If you get what I'm saying, you're going to find. I'm trying to silence my notifications. Like he's there. She looks familiar. I thought I seen her on something else. Anyway, let's go ahead. Oh wait, I didn't know that. I didn't know that he okay. The guy that got shot 31 times looks at his phone and goes, "Dang!" You hear what he said? He looked at his phone, and the one that got shot 31 times I bet you can't find him. But go and you serious? That he looks at his phone and he's like, oh dang. So then John's like, oh, I'm gonna go check. Forget this story I'm working on. I'm gonna go work on another story. Is that what you did? What? What? Okay, listen. Whatever that weekend was, what that was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What day was it? Was it Saturday or Sunday? Because when she found, you get what I'm saying? Anyway, the weird thing is that it jumps from this story to people changing timestamps and stuff like that. Timestamp change, da 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 da, and stuff. Now, and I'm gonna tell you, this ain't 4 in the morning. Look at the light. That's not 4 in the morning. That is light. You see daylight? I'm sorry. Y'all, can you see what daylight is? Okay. He said it was 4 a.m. or whatever. I don't know. He's saying it's 4 a.m. with lights out. You hear me? It's light outside. Remember seeing Teresa and them all right there and all that stuff? Her going run. You could see the light. This is what I tell my kids. I'm like, go open up that window, let God's light in. You don't see God's light? You don't see the shadow from God's light coming. If it's dark, I shouldn't see no shadow projecting. Projecting. He's saying it's 4 a.m. That the timestamp says that. Well, let me see. I want to make sure that that's what I'm hearing him say. Okay, let's get it closer. I can't tell if that what time that says. Shoot. But let me see. I can't tell what time. Can y'all tell what time that says up there? Or know when he was talking about that? Because this is his thing. You see, that's a media player. So it's playing something that's on something like I'm gonna tell you right now. I got a Kenneka hard a thing. Let me what the hell this thing never leaves me. It's never oh shit. Oh, it's in the other bag. My Kenneka thumb drive. She stay with me. That chick stays with me. Because that what was that? It was called Box. Is that where we ended up getting our the the FOIA and all that stuff? Right here. You hear that? That's my thumb drive. That's my thumb drive. So he got something in a thumb drive or whatever, and he's looking at it. I'm just saying. I just want to know the time personally. But anyway, if he's saying that time, that's not light. That's light from outside because I've looked at enough of this footage to know what it looked like when it's dark. Hear what I'm saying? And guess what? If I tell you it's like that, you're gonna go with it. Hold on. Okay, stop. You seen how dark it was? You see how dark it is? The September 9th is dark. I don't even know what. Okay, because he's jumping around in a way, I'm just telling you, because he gone from saying that to saying that to saying that, I question it, which I even got something that says that she was found, that she was already found on the ninth. I don't know what's going on. But I believe he jumping around. Okay. And y'all, he just saying she got the phone. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. I don't know. It's his perspective. But I'm just getting to the point where I'm brought up. Period. Okay. Shout out to the king for being monetized. Get that. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Y'all remember that inflating body? Jesus Christ. Now this is I didn't and I'm gonna tell you, I was accused of being there, all this stuff. I was like, can you send me a timestamp of the video? No, they didn't want me to do it. I had to go through it. And I sat there and I didn't see it. And then somebody came into the comments on my um, Facebook and put the screenshot. And then I was like, well, let me go look. Let me see what was happening, was occurring. Now I don't know what he's saying. Oh, I got to mute it. My bad. Let me go back so y'all can, because this is about to transpire, and he's gonna say something. Shout out to him because I mean, you're doing. Somebody got to go over the. I mean, it's whoever can bring it up. I'm trying to get to it. You like had people like show his logo. Your logo, where your logo at? I thought it was me. I hear you. Hey, he did. But hey, I can tell you this much. I've seen this, not I have myself, I have this area. I have a picture of this area right here. Kenneka standing right there, and there's a cop holding her. She's leaning on him, standing up. blue jean jacket and all. That was courtesy of Tiffany Draper. And I had to step away from that part when I was around her because they were starting to be wrong to other people, flag people, and that ain't right. That's not right. So I stepped back from it. I didn't present her with what I had. However, I did work with her for a short time, and I mean, I liked the chick at first, you know. But this another thing. I do a video, and I'm all these videos I will be presenting them to you through Rumble because I don't know what to do on here exactly. But this cup proves that this whole thing was not real to me because of the word is called a prop. Do you know what a prop is? You know, an actor doesn't touch a prop. Somebody that's pretending don't touch props. No one touched this cup. You go look at that spot. Everything was looked at but this cup. Hell, there's a spray bottle, I think, on the ground somewhere, or maybe I'm just tripping, but this was never touched. Go read what the definition of a prop is. Okay? Not to mention, there was plenty of people seeing things and stuff. Remember, you saw people moving in the background. You saw shadows. Period. Something went right. The whole thing in off. Everyone's suspect. Yeah, he just quiet right now. Okay, this is where I'm like, what we gotta do with it? Because we were just given what we had. Now, what's interesting is what had got my attention was how the food and beverage manager changed, did all this clothes changing and in that office and all that type of stuff, and makes a beeline for where she is. Like he like, oh, finally, let me go. I found her. That's weird. That's weird. That's unusual. And everybody's doing something as if this is an exercise. This is an exercise. They're doing it. They're not doing it like you're looking for somebody. You're doing it like you're preparing. Anyway, and you're damn right. He's not lying, but he's a YouTuber giving you any kind of narrative. You get what I'm saying? I told you what I believe from my perspective. Planet told you what he believed from his perspective. Other people told you what they believe from their perspective. And then we just doing what we're doing. We just putting what we perceived to have happened. Because we were given this. You and me, we were given this. They didn't, and let me tell you something. Keela Brown was one of the first people that ever, I didn't even know you can do that to people. Like, I didn't know about flagging or she was banned. I didn't know about banned till then. Y'all, I didn't even know YouTube had a chat. I didn't know until Kenneka. I was like, wait, there's a chat? And I'm watching these people talking and I'm like, there's a chat. People chatting. Wow, I didn't know that. And then I'm hearing people, wow, people are yelling at people. Wow, I didn't know that. I love how y'all bodied this. I heard this man speak before. He has a very nice voice and such. I love that. This is a character. You know this. You know this is characterized. This is, and it's good. This is amazing. And listen to me. If that whole spot was a crime scene, they were supposed to do what you do. You secure the scene. Go read what the first thing that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to secure the scene. That means you're supposed to shut off. And really, down there where they were, there wasn't nobody there. And I would love to see the footage of Kenneka walking up them rickety old stairs, them steep ass stairs. You mean she went up there after doing all that stuff? Stop. And I don't know what if he's saying that we put this case together, was a part of it, but I know I'm hearing that it's coming up to being, you'll see. Mm-mm-mm. Time to pay the bills. Time to pay the bills. Time to pay the bills. Don't let this one get you. Oh, and I'm not talking about Trey Gang. I'm talking about Mint Mobile. Joke, y'all. I done go check out their Reddit. You would think Satan running them people. Anyway, um, trying to get to where he's going to talk about me. That's only show it. Right before you see this, I want you to remember this. Remember, he's letting you know that people can diddle with this stuff. He's saying that people can diddle with these things. People can go and say, "Oh my goodness, my mama was right there now, my uncle right there," and and he's doing the exact same thing. If you get what I'm saying, we all could be doing this, could have done this, but not him. I don't think so. I think it's something shady going on. But let's go ahead and watch this. I mean, it's always with something shady, Mr. Gang. Not with him. I want to make it specific. I'm talking about I'm trying to say straight up. If he's saying that could be done, it could be done. And I want you to know something. All this could be. Don't make me go look at my stuff and see if this not properly spelled. I mean, if this isn't spelled in that fashion, if you get what I'm saying, because we all should have the same thing. But remember, You go into photos, Google Photos, you can change the time now. You could change everything. There's no such thing as time. Time is not a construct. You better go read and do your homework, because that's the truth. I'm just saying, there's something that was already able to be done to this. If I got the same kind of footage on that thumb drive that I got right now, I better see upper kitchen area in those lower caps, just like I see lobby in the upper and then the lower cap. I better see the same thing. I should be able to, right? Because we all got the same thing through Box. Box was the name of the storage thing that had all the Kenneka stuff. They started pulling that off of that thing, the foyer, you know what I'm talking about, right? The foyer thing. But let me go ahead and get to them, because I'm trying to break it up so I don't use all the man's footage. I'm just trying to get it to you. Now here we go. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, he's saying 11th or 12th, whatever it was, and stuff. The thing what he about to say about me just about to come up, because he just got through pulling it up for a second. But the 11th or 12th, well, that means I was on it on the 11th. So what you talking about? And the God dang it, not 11th or 12th or what? Pay attention to how people try to say dramatical things so it can seem like doggone it, gosh darn it. If you're a documentary, I mean a person that documents the actions of what's going, you know the date, you know the time, you knew the second. Oh, did he say Tay Zonday? Y'all, Tay Zonday was acting like she was a cop. She was acting like she was hanging around gangsters and all this type of stuff. She was so supposedly associated with Aaron Neville. She wasn't real. She was that's another one of them diversions. They had it blocked off. Okay, they had it blocked off because you were supposed to secure the scene of what was happening, right? And I'm just thinking out loud. They're doing this, and I'm just hearing the perspective of his. He wanted it to be national. They wanted this to be national, but it wasn't like that. She was a woman. She was a girl. You get what I'm saying? There was a They end up trying to put her down as much as possible. Oh, she likes her cousin, all these things. She was supposed to be celebrating her a job at a nursing home. She was supposed to be celebrating a birthday. She wasn't getting along with Monifa, but they was gonna go and whatever. And I guess she gonna pick her up in the car and all this stuff. And who is he looking at? Y'all see he? Please just pay attention to what's going on. Are they in front of a mirror? Or is somebody standing in front of him recording him record them? You get what I'm saying? You see, the fourth wall is literally, I feel, broken because he is just. I always wondered that. Why in the hell is he standing? Are they in front of a mirror? He in the background talking, peeling stuff out of his mouth. I don't know what she doing. What is happening? Something like, if you get what I'm saying, John was ishy, fishy. Hell, we all are, I guess. But he was from the get go in it and then gone. Was there something else that happened after Kenneka? Oh, Rye. Let him do it. Good. Skip. Thank goodness it's skipping that. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, my question is, where the hell he looking? He was like, it looked like he was reading. In a sense, when he looks down, he looked like he reading. Did he say ending in this manner? Huh. Hmm. I would go. I'm gonna have to go do it later. You listen to how he talking like that. I wonder if that's how he actually speaks now. I'm gonna go have to look at that TED talk later. Hmm. Yes, they have, honey, because they is that Andrea's analysis? Shout out to her. Um, they were putting together the movie that ain't came out. The Advocate. And now I'm thinking about, okay, he did 4 years ago the last time he talked. How much they gave you for that movie? That $17,000. Did it go to the movie? And I'm gonna tell you, you don't need no donations, crowdfunding. Right here, right here. You can produce it on this platform. On those other platforms, he could be doing it, but he wants that high dollar thing. It's almost like with Corey Feldman. He wants to tell you about all those diddlers, but he needs you to give him $1 million. Then he'll tell you. After a whole nother decade of people get bothered and diddled with. Stop. They've made it to where your phone will make your movie. Remember, the Blair Ridge Project was just done on iPhones. Somebody scream, Lord. You know what? Let's go. And see, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Let me tell you. Oh, no, let me show you. He paying for it. He's admitting that he's putting out the money for it. He was. Let me see. Let me see, because he's trying to say he came out of pocket on this. And they talking about what the fund's gonna be done for. Talking about it's gonna seek the funding, to help. It's gonna, let me see, help to give all the credits. I'm just to look and see. It says the South Side of Chicago is John's chosen home, but it says oh my God. Let me see, because I know it ended up saying some crap about him and his money, but that might have been somewhere else. I want you to read, though, what it says right here. Okay. Go there. Um, Let me see. Because I guess it knocked me off. And I can share my screen again. I want you to see what it says for the GoFundMe. I'm sorry, I did not see that I was not on there. Okay, it's gonna tell you right here about it, but the unusual part, it says, is sacrifice. It says, set in the aftermath of the 2016 presidential election, The Advocate is a portrait of the personal sacrifice required to make change. Okay. And it was told through the eyes of 4 young Chicago-based advocates. Now, this is in 2016. So all these events from 2016, I would question if those things were actual factual events and not planned. Okay. And right here it says that Chicago South Side is John's chosen. He chose to go mess around with that area. Okay. A resident and elementary school teacher in the neighborhood. You was a teacher? Y'all, anybody his student? Okay. And there were meaningful relationships forced or whatever. I don't know. But right here, when it goes into it, it's like, okay, so he was one of the guys that got shot those 31 times, any of the names that's right here in this? You get what I'm saying? And then I don't know where the thing says, but if this campaign is fully funded, it will help the team get fully funded. It ain't fully funded. They only got 17% of what they asking for. Okay. Now, anyway, I'm gonna click on this because this is supposed to show. It's gonna take us to, and I'm gonna share that tab. Because I want you to know that Jedediah is a character. You need to go look it up. The woman calls him a character to his face, and he don't say nothing. He's in a live. There's a live about this that they did. This is what John shows on his website. All this type of stuff. Let me accept it and stuff. It's Jed right up top. Longtime U.S. campaigner hopes to waive. Who's talking about? I guess, I don't know. Jedediah, maybe. The protests which erupt. See, they're going places and upsetting people. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. What you doing, Jedediah? But I'm going to go back to this because I realized that knocked me off for the moment. Let's go ahead.
To be at Jedediah's house before he even wakes up with microphones and cameras in his face.
Everybody want to talk about the camera. We got cameras and we got proof. And I had a microphone on me the whole time. Everybody just the whole time.
In the jail for hours.
Yeah, we're in the jail. I'm sorry. Hell no. You know what? All right.
So where's the footage?
I guess maybe they're in front of a laptop, maybe.
From the jail for hours.
And remember,
I just have a lot of questions about John.
Wait, Jedediah got arrested, remember? He did get arrested. Didn't he get arrested? So that might have been, and hey, he is at the jail. The footage that you see on IG, if you go do your research.
I'm going to drop the link in the description box so people can check it out.
If you go and look at John Lowenstein's IG, you're going to find everything. Just look up Noor, Noor. That's company or whatever business he works for. Let's go ahead, continue this. This was actually 7 days ago that this was made, and it is titled Kenneka Jenkins Live Joy Skag Exposed. And we're about to come up to this part in which it's time to blame me for being there.
If people have like a first and last name, or John's produced any video that you can point us to, drop some links in the comments so that we can figure this out. My best guess is that John accidentally, or maybe not accidentally, but John definitely has evidence that there's a cover up in Rosemont. He would.
It's gonna be the advocate. Just know that. She needs to know that. The advocate. This was this relationship with this case. Oh my goodness. Very manipulative. I need to exit out some of these tabs, I guess.
Bro, look. That's why I made a video about this, because I'm like, man, this lady describing the same thing. The janitor.
Time to pay the bills. You gotta pay the bills. You can't be producing this type of stuff and not having bills paid. Shout out to the king for doing it. YouTube, not YouTubing. Come on, YouTube. Thank you. Okay. Unmute. Let's play.
The janitor was doing on the name, and the camera off in the kitchen. No wonder why that conversation made sense to me. Like, I want to know why she must have known something. Cause I've been watching this video. I'm like, I've been watching them on their phone, going back. Even the police. The police were giving them cell phones, bruh. They were looking at pictures and everything. Bro, you watch this whole video, bro. They even look. Some of them even went in the office. They was all in the office. So when you think about those text messages in Kenneka phone, bro, that means everybody knew the girl died on the 6th.
Okay, hold on. And y'all don't forget to see about that ticket. If you don't pay the ticket, you got a warrant, right? If you don't pay the ticket, you got in trouble. What happened? What happened to the ticket? Also, I got a question. What happened to the son that Teresa said she lost the year before? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. She said it. She go, I lost a child last year. Really? Quit playing.
And the cover up for the family, the police, and everybody playing dumb don't know how she got there, and just switch the dates on it. It's all they had to do, just change the dates. You just saved the day. So when we show this footage, you know what I'm saying? So people think that, yeah, they found her. Oh, this so sad. And then that's why it looking all stage.
The world's a stage.
Of the hotel employees. As he was walking, we would have seen videos of cameras, or there not being cameras. We would have probably narratives from people in the neighborhood, people that protested, people that heard.
And look, this the killing part about it. Now I know for a fact Straight Drop was with that family, bro. Straight Drop and them were with Leonora, bro.
It begins. Shout out to all the people that did, no matter what. Whether you had something to do or didn't, if you participated, if you're a part of this, there you go. Anyway, shout out to Straight Drop. Straight Drop was one of the first people somebody was trying to flag in Tiffany's group, and I was like, you can't go doing that. And I didn't know the gist of what all these things were. And I left that group soon after. Because I was like, everybody's just trying to do their part. Everybody has alternate motives, people felt. There's things that when it came to Straight Drop and Gray Hughes, I was very nervous about him interacting with him because Gray Hughes sounds like one of the people on the 911 conversation. If you listen, it sounds like, and I even sent this to Candace Starr. I don't even know if she ever got it or heard it or anything, but because I knew she worked with equipment, I remember presenting that to her, saying that was that it sounded like Ray Hughes. Okay. But Gray Hughes even talks about that he worked with a company that altered the searches on the internet. You better watch out for what people tell you. He said that. Now he works with people like Lorton Arts. Shout out to him. But that man, all these people had something. We all had something else we had going on, but it seemed like some people were literally placed. Indeed. But this is what his perspective of my placement and other people's placement was in this.
That's why Straight Drop tried to expose Leonora in the beginning. Don't this make sense? If Straight Drop was telling everybody Leonora was at that hotel with Kenneka. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wasn't just really going for that.
Find a pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby. And
Skip. Got some good commercials, man. Shout out to the king. Hold up. Did I go too far back? Lord. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. And thank you for being here. I am Key Jim. This is Planet of the Fakes. POTFS Breaking News Channel. Okay, now I'm going to go. Yeah, this is about where this situation comes up. And I'm only presenting this because I am said to have been in this video and apparently footage. And just like, okay, I'm just going to tell you this. Just like I showed you the picture and I said Gina Gill is on a, first of all, I'm going to present to you the video so you can go actually see that that is her in that place. But I understand, just like where I pointed and I said, right there, that person got that, it's no different. He's doing no different than what he's saying that we're doing. We're all presenting it and we're all saying, I hope you believe me, basically. I hope you believe that what I'm putting out there for you is going to be received and accepted as my opinion of how this thing went. Okay? I'm just saying, me and him are he's not being any different. He may want to appear to be saying that, you know, he's presenting, but I'm not doing I'm not going to sit there and go, oh my God, he's doing no different than what I've been doing, showing you and pointing you. The only thing is, I got that. I got that woman doing that. I got that person doing that. And I'm going to present it to you because I'm going to show you what he says afterwards, after he does this. Mr. Gang, thank you for presenting this. Let's go, y'all.
6. and the cover up for the family, the police, and everybody playing dumb don't know how she got there, and just switch the dates on it. It's all they had to do.
And if he's saying all they had to do is switch the dates, know that he can also, if you're saying, we're saying that it's like this, it could be like that. It's almost like a confession.
You just changed the
Or
date.
admission.
You just saved the day. So when we show this footage, you know what I'm saying? So people think that, yeah, they found her. Oh, this so sad. And then that's why it looking all staged.
And if I didn't have those thoughts to do that, why is he having those thoughts that other people would think like that?
Of the hotel employees. As he was walking, we would have seen videos of cameras, or there not being cameras. We would have probably narratives from people in the neighborhood, people that protested, people that heard.
And look, this the killing part about it. Now I know for a fact Straight Drop was with that family, bro. Straight Drop and them were with Leonora, bro. That's why Straight Drop tried to expose Leonora in the beginning. Don't this make sense? If Straight Drop was telling everybody Leonora was at that hotel with Kenneka. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wasn't just really going for that. Look, look what Leonora got on. All black, don't it? All black. Look what they will be talking about. And you finna see Straight Drop. And you finna see Straight Drop. Straight Drop, man, Straight Drop running in and out this John, bro.
This is all for entertainment purposes only. I don't know why. Does he say this when he's saying these things? Because he good at it. Straight Drop was there.
Heard things. I think that the material that he has could be really helpful, and I'm just curious as to why they haven't produced anything. And the last time I checked, Jedediah was still actively seeking justice for, excuse me, my voice, actively seeking justice for Kenneka.
Look, and check this out. This the crazy part about this. Cause do y'all know who this is?
Who
This
is
a
that?
YouTuber.
Who is it? Who is? First of all, shame on you for even thinking I'm built that mighty. Boom. But also, I don't work in the service industry. And if I went to work, I would not wear that hat or thingy. I would not. That's homely. But okay, I'm just telling you. I wouldn't wear that. I would have a little bit more. And well, now I see why I wouldn't be partying with
Work
a kid.
at a hotel. Bro. Look.
Who that?
Watch this. See that? Just look at her, gang.
Y'all see her?
Just look at her.
Yeah, I'm looking.
She works in the kitchen. Right? And I know they talking about the kitchen. Look. Look. Just look at her face. Y'all
Okay,
want to know
listen,
who
listen,
that
listen.
is?
He's saying, look at her face, but not once can you see her face. Just don't know that. Look at her. Look. It's just like if we're showing you something. You would think this person look right up at that camera. Okay? Here's another thing. I got a picture of my left hand that has a scar on it. That don't have a scar on my hand. But, I mean, I'm about to be accused of being this chick. Period.
And that and everything what Planet of the Face was saying about Kenneka try to make it look like it was a whole Planet of the Face was pushing that. He was pushing that to the limit. Yeah, this a host and all this Kenneka was fake. That's how the fake Kenneka Jenkins story
No.
came out. Now
The
look,
fake Kenneka Jenkins
this who
story
this
came
is.
out because Tammy Roman.
Keygen.
Hold on. Just listen. Tammy Roman's chat. It says it. And y'all, that was a pretty good. I mean, all I did was I didn't even know I could green screen on IG. Shout out to IG.
Big Pharma tried to me when I said nutrient that control.
Down. All right. Okay. There you go. That's supposed to be me because you see me right there, face forward. I'm showing you my face, but that's supposed to be my face.
Hi y'all.
Hi y'all. No, no, honey, it ain't no booyah or anything.
It came out. Now look.
I don't. That nose don't
This
even
who
look
this
like my nose.
is.
But I get it. Now listen to what else he says.
Keygen.
Who? Y'all go and check out this video. Go watch it over on IG. Go watch it on IG. It's funny. Now, yes.
Hi y'all.
No. Are you serious?
Hi y'all.
Oh my God, because you get what I'm saying. You really think I'm all the way here in Texas doing my Texas thing? What? Like I said, I would not dress that way. I wouldn't wear that. Not to work. If I'm working, which I ain't work, I'm disabled. That's why I do videos. Because I became disabled. I was not able to get Social Security. So I ended up becoming a YouTuber and making my own way. Okay? Now, I mean, that's what he's saying though. That's me.
Did y'all? She took a lot of her Kenneka Jenkins videos down.
No, the hell I didn't.
And her and
No.
Planet of the.
I lost my channel in 2022. I gained my channel back momentarily in 2023. It was taken down based on Juicy. It was in every title that affected that channel as well as other channels. But I'm glad he said that I took them down. And if I did take them down, I'm putting them back up. And I'm going to put them back up where ain't nobody going to be able to take them down. You get me? I'm gonna put it down and put out my part. And this woman, lady, wear something. Do your hair before you go to work. Anyway. Regardless, what? Seriously. And what is she drinking? She looks like she might be drinking raspberry tea, which I would drink, but I wouldn't. First of all, in a cooking establishment, you don't have no open cup doing all that nasty. And then letting the other dude hold on to that cup and stuff. That's me being just judgmental and being like, I wouldn't let nobody touch on my cup while I'm trying to do my tea bagging. It's for entertainment purposes only. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show y'all that was happening. That and I don't know what he feels about Planet or anything like that. Whether, is he gone and not gone or whatever? Who knows? But I will come back. We have other things we will be conversing about. I'm hungry, and I do have other stuff to do. I have a cat channel that I gotta go work on. I have a quantum channel I gotta work on. I have a book that I'm writing and tidying up, and I have a TikTok that I have to go and attend to. So you can go and join me over there, see what I do over there. I'm back on this channel though, doing lives. I will do that. I owe Planet that much. And thank you. Let me click over to the thingy. But this was him saying that I was there. Let me go ahead and let him finish saying whatever he was going to
do. The fakes. Ooh. Bruh, look at this, bruh.
Oh, my hands are way longer than that. I got long hands. Like I don't have, her hands are kind of stumpy with the fingers you can see on the fingertips. Stop. And also, this is another thing. Time to lean, time to clean. I don't believe in leaning. You better go work so I can get home. Okay? Don't talk to me. We don't have no time. But she needed tea. Da 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 da. That's me and what I do now. There's my cat. I don't even know whether any of the rest of this. That was a funny thing, y'all. Diddy crazy. But
man, I can't even believe it.
I know. Shame on me. Shame on me. Shame on me. Shit. Anyway, and like I said, he knows that I did not take down my Kenneka Jenkins videos. That my channel's gone. A YouTuber knows, because you go and click on it and it's I'm not gonna be there. I'm not there. But I ain't gonna leave. I'm not leaving this. Let me finish the. I'm about to leave in a minute, but
so this will be footage.
And see, let me tell you something. None of this has anything to do with whatever he was saying with John and all that stuff. It just went to the straight drop. I'm there. Everybody else was there too, I assume. But it's what we do. I've not done no different than put a story out about a person, and it's what I believe. That's why I don't have time to be, I'm just telling you, I wouldn't dress like that. And also, I'm yet to fly or even drive to Chicago, let alone be a part of the state of confusion that this case placed upon people. God bless y'all for dealing with just the distraction of it all. And that's what it is to distract you from being a productive, but not him and what he's doing. I'm talking about the whole thing of media. It is to throw you off your game so you can pay your attention to something that's not going to leave you anything other than upsetness, confusion, despair, mistrust. You're mistrusting of others, not receiving the truth as you should. I mean, this was on time. I was working my way to this situation and was like, how is this unraveling right before my eyes? Everything is for us. Nothing is to us. There is a reason. I just got back into my Facebook account that I was held away from that. Somebody had taken that and took over another account of mine, and it was crazy. But this is what we all do. This is what Mr. Trey does. This is what I do. We do our part as content creators, and it's a straight up perspective of what he believes. Even if he is wrong, I mean, it's what it is.
Oh, man. Oh.
Is he going to go back to it? I don't know if he's going to keep doing that. Thanks for going through it and looking at it. Y'all don't forget to go and follow me over there. Then maybe I'll go live, do some stuff over there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Damn. Did I disappoint you, Trey? I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
It would be
really cold-blooded, Jack.
If he really would like to discuss, talk about it or whatever, or maybe he just does his own thing. Shout out to him though. Y'all don't forget to come back and looking out for me to do some more lives, and maybe we can look over what I have as far as my Kenneka Jenkins thing. I'll give you a little teaser of those videos, and then we go put those things over on Rumble so we can consume it, and maybe we'll go live on Rumble because I think I got a way to do that over there as well. What I do is media observation and reflection. My name is Jen. We were looking over John, Jedediah, myself, all our involvement with this case, straight drop shadowing, my what's that called? I guess that's a over perspective of my seeing me in the kitchen area drinking some raspberry tea. Not doing my job, apparently, at the Crown Plaza and such like that. Beware. Go and look at this, though. Go look up Mr. John. Check him out. Jon Lowenstein on IG. Or just go and Google him. See if The Advocate came out. The Advocate, the movie, you're right here in it. This is it right here. Much love to all of you. Abundance is your birthright. Y'all keep in touch. And y'all be well. I'll talk to you all later. Wait, hold on. No, I'm not the lunch lady, but that's cool that you think that. That's cool. That's okay. Much love. Hello, Tara. How you doing? I'm so sorry I didn't even say hello to you. Jimmy, how you doing? Trey doing it? Okay. Crime Boys Inc. is in the building. Hello. I don't even know what that means, but okay. Bianca, hello. Nicolaya, how you doing? Look up Andrea Marina. She was in the kitchen. He a director also. Okay, Soda. Sabrina, hello. No, I don't think so. You can say I'm in the kitchen all you want, but can you hear me in the kitchen? Do you see me look at you and go, my name is Keygen and I'm in the kitchen? No, you don't. And that ain't no lunch lady. She better not go serve nobody any food with that. She got her nightcap on her head. Okay. Let me show this one. You really think so? Say what you want to say. Jen, and my name not Jen, it's Kijen, Kijenn. And you look, the way you wrote that seems like the person that came from over on the, what's the name? Hey, how you doing, Tara? Much love to you. Thank you for coming and check us out. We'll talk about other places we can go and convert. I don't do I can't do Kenneka on TikTok for some reason. When I go into it, it obviously is what it is. Y'all need to also check out. We're gonna look at Domingo. These are people that were saying they were a part of the group, part of this thing, and such. I'm not too bothered if you believe I'm there. You can believe I'm there all you want. They ain't gonna put me there, but it's putting me here back with a lot of people. Much love to Planet of the Fakes. Shout out to all you wonderful people. Please take care of yourself. Be well. And I'll talk to you guys later.